Okay, so you want to create a digital product that goes viral, a digital product that sells really well. I got you. I totally have got you. And if you're watching this, let me just say, first and foremost, each and every single one of you within you has something that we all need and something that has the potential to go viral. But I also want to be realistic with you and say it is going to take work. You cannot throw out a mediocre product similar to what everybody else is selling and expect it to go viral because it's just not. So, what we're going to do here is go through a checklist. I've got 4.5, like basically 5 things that you're going to need to do. The first 4 are basically like stage 1, and then the last thing is stage 2. And so, you can't have stage 5, like the second stage, without the first 4. So, that's where we're going to concentrate in this video. Okay. I've coached thousands of students to create products that go viral. Some of the students actually go viral and sell literally like hundreds of thousands of copies of their product, maybe not hundreds, tens of thousands of copies of their product. And then other students don't really sell any at all. What's the difference? The difference is the students that followed what I'm about to share with you in this checklist. Some students sort of think they're the exception to the rule and that they kind of are going to do their own thing, and that's totally fine. But you just have to understand where I'm coming from, having all the experience that I do, not just in my own business, but like my thousands of students' businesses. You are going to be so much better off if you follow this checklist. So I'm super glad you're here. Let's get right into it. So first thing you got to do is you got to decide the format, right? So what is going to be the format of your digital product? Now, let me just say right off the bat, some people say, oh, well, I don't want to do a course. I'm going to do a PDF, or I'm going to do audio files. And that's fine. You can do audio files. You can do a PDF. But don't not choose a course because you think that courses are hard and PDFs are easy. Because any product that you do under my direction is going to take work to create. But it's going to be a great product. So when you're deciding the format of your viral digital product, choose the format based on what is going to be best for you as a creator and what is going to be best for your audience. Let that be the deciding factor, not you trying to like cut corners. Because let me tell you, anytime you cut corners, you always pay for it later and lack of sales. So decide the format. And then what you're going to do is pick your topic for your digital product. But I have a lot to say about this because there's a strong chance the topic you've picked is incorrect and is not going to make you money for a couple of reasons. One, you might be picking a topic that everybody else is trying to do right now. For example, like digital marketing. We'll come back to that. 2, you might be trying to pick a topic that you're not an expert in. And 3, you might be trying to pick a topic that's not specific enough. Okay. So your topic has to be hyper specific. Like instead of doing a course on party planning, you need to throw a course called How to Create Kids' Birthdays on a Budget. That's way more specific. Instead of doing a nutrition course, you need to make a course on how to heal your gut health by eating specific vegetables, right? Okay, that's like very specific, but like literally that's how specific you need to be, right? So my courses aren't social media. It's how to make passive income with Instagram. It's super specific. Or how to get clients from your Facebook group. How I got 100,000 followers on Instagram in 7 months, which is true. That's what I did. I got 100,000 followers on Instagram in 7 months. I'm very proud of myself. So hyper specific, okay? You've got to pick hyper specific things. And another thing that I want to say is you cannot sell and have a course go viral or product go viral if you're not an expert on what you're teaching. I'll give you an example. I had a student who wanted to make a course on digital marketing. She was interested in the topic. She was passionate about it. She loved learning about it, but she did not have any experience at all. She hadn't made any sales. She hadn't really been in the field at all. And so I said, okay, you need to pick a different topic because your students are not going to buy from you unless you're an expert. So we did some coaching, right? She was a passive income with Instagram student. She was in my program. And we did some coaching and we realized that she came to America. And she navigated all these different visa things and leaving her home culture and coming to a completely different culture and immersing herself in and dealing with all of that like legal paperwork and everything. And so that's the topic that she should be making a course on. Can you imagine a course that walks you through everything you need to do, gives you checklists, teaches you how to navigate certain like legal things I don't even know, right? But like teaches you how to integrate and make friends when you come over. That packaged up as a course would sell really, really, really well. How to Come to America in 90 Days. I'm just making that up, right? I have no idea. But like How to Come to America in 90 Days, that is a course that would sell well. Not yet another course on digital marketing. As much as she was temporary or like she was interested in it and she was passionate about it, she did not have the level of expertise that she needed to have. So when you pick your topic, there's a strong chance you've picked the wrong topic, or the topic you had when you started watching this video now has to change. But that is why if you've been trying to sell it, it hasn't been selling, or if you are worried about it not selling, that is one of the big things that would have tripped you up, is the wrong topic. So pick a topic that you are an expert in. And let me tell you, every single person I tell this to says, but Maria, I'm not an expert in anything. And then I have a conversation with them and we find out they actually totally are an expert in something amazing. It's just not the thing you have top of mind. You absolutely are an expert in something. You just have to sit there and think about, what did I do in my life that was difficult, right? Like for me, going through a divorce, like I have a ton of information now. I wouldn't say I'm an expert per se, but like, I don't know, like I do have a lot that I do have a lot that I could talk about. And so like, that's just one example, right? Like it doesn't have to be the thing you thought you were going to be teaching on, but if you're committed to this process of making passive income and having a course that goes viral, you might have to, there's a strong chance you have to either switch topics completely and almost definitely go hyper specific with the topic you thought. Okay, now we have some deliverables. What are we going to put in our digital product? So you either have, let's just say you did a course, you're going to do 15 to 20 videos. Okay. If you had a PDF, it needs to be 100 pages or more. And audio files depends, right? Like if you're doing breathwork meditations, for example, like how many do you need to have in there? So it just depends, but the more the better with your audio files. So if you're creating a course, 20 videos, right? It's a hyper specific topic, so you don't need to cover every single thing, right? Like using our party planning example, you don't have to cover every type of party that you can throw. You have to teach specifically on how to throw kids' birthday parties on a budget. What are all your birthday hacks? Where do you shop? What are some things you can create to save time? What are ways you can time the party? Maybe like have a video on like picking the time of party. Do it like 9 to 11, for example, or 2 to 4, right? So that you're not over a meal time. Again, just an example. But 15 to 20 videos for your course. If you're going to do a PDF, if I see one more PDF that's 10 pages long trying to be sold for $50, that's why it's not selling. You need to have 100 pages or more. And I've made freebies that are 100 pages or more. It's exhausting. I think it's easier to create a course than a big PDF that's going to actually sell. And then with the audio files, same thing. Like it's just, if you want to have good sales, create a great product. If you want great sales, create an exceptional product. And so you cannot cut corners here, and it is going to take work, but this is how you're going to set yourself apart from everybody else who's trying to cut corners and is shocked when their stuff isn't selling. Pricing wise, it's going to be $100 or less. I really like $47. It's a great starting point. One of my little hacks is if your product hasn't been selling, make it $1 for 1 week. If it still doesn't sell, you know you have your price isn't the issue. You have a marketing issue, you have a packaging issue, you have a target market issue, you got many other issues if it's not selling. But if it's $1 for a week, you know it's not a pricing issue. And so I say $100 or less. $47 is like a really sweet spot. Although I will tell you, this is something I haven't tried yet, but I saw this Facebook post from one of my peers, and he said that we're kind of getting used to the like $7 ending. And so we should start doing like $50, right? Or like $49.99, like actual stores do, because we're so used to the like sevens at the end of everything that like it almost doesn't, like the whole point of like 47 was to be like a psychological thing. It's like, oh, it's less than $50. But like we're so used to seeing that now that our brains are conditioned to that. So we should switch it up again. So it could be $49.99 instead of $47. But anything less than $100 is what I recommend. So these first four, this is your stage 1. Now over here you have stage 2. And this is after you've created your digital product. So the first 4 is I've created a product that's poised to go viral, okay? It's got the right format. It's got a hyper-specific topic. It has everything in it that it should. 100 pages or more of PDF, 20 videos with the course, etc. It's priced right. So everything, all 4 of these are poised to go viral. It's just sitting there on your computer. It's incredible, but we need to make it explode. How do we do that? How do we get a ton of people to see it so they're instantly like, yes, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I've been waiting for. This is the answer to my problems. Take my money, right? That's stage 2. And in stage 2, I teach you how to do this in my passive income with Instagram course. So I have a course and I want to just kind of like show you it because it is incredible. I'm just going to switch to Circle, turn off the iPad, share my screen. Look at that. Okay, so this is my passive income with Instagram course. And basically what I teach is that stage 2, where I teach you how I sell. This needs to be updated because I'm selling like, I don't know, 4,000 digital products a month. I mean, it's just insane how my company has grown. But basically what I give you is my entire system for selling that digital product that you just created. And so I leverage Instagram to send me thousands of customers for free. You're not charged for it at all. I teach you how to make more money per customer, right? So how did I go from $24 to $400 per customer? You do that with upsells and order bumps. So I teach you how to do that. The reviews are just incredible. People turn their passive income business on, and they make like, I mean, $100,000 a month is like the extreme version. I would say my average student makes around $3,000 a month. But again, $3,000 a month, it feels like a lame amount because bro marketers have conditioned us that if you're not making 6 figures in 6 minutes, but truly like $3,000 a month in tangible dollars in your bank account is actually incredible. So I'm super proud of my students because that's a really, really good average. It works if you're just getting started. We have students who make, like I said, 3,000. I'm thinking of my student Rose. She made $3,000 in the first like 3 days, which again, like that's a more extreme version. I would say like $3,000 in your first 45-day window. That's more realistic. So yeah, it's an incredible course. I teach you how to leverage Reels. And basically the way it works is people see your Reels, which I teach you how to make. They see your Reels. A certain percentage of those will click your link in bio, which is a checkout page, or they'll comment a keyword. Like if you've ever seen an influencer be like, comment link to get the link, I'll show you how to do that, right? So then they're going to go to your checkout page and then a certain percentage will buy from you. And so it's an incredible course. I highly recommend it. My students are very, very successful from it. I love it. I think it's just, let me just turn off this other second Circle camera. Oh, I think that's so interesting. I don't know how to get this off, guys. I'm still like over here with the tech stuff. Highly, highly recommend it. That's stage 2 though. If you're just focused on stage 1 and you're just trying to create your viral product, that's amazing. Just know the second stage is going to be what I teach in my passive income course, where I teach you, okay, now that we have this amazing product, it's just sitting on our computer collecting dust. We need to teach people I need to teach you how to get people to see it and want to buy it. That's what I teach in my passive income with Instagram course. It's my baby. I love it. I highly recommend it. I'm putting a link to it down in the description below. There's so much on this YouTube channel that for you to learn. There's stuff on growing your Instagram account if that's a priority for you, how to get more people to your checkout page. I do have free YouTube videos on that, so check those out too. How to use certain features of Instagram to get more reach. So check all the videos out on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching me, and I will see you in the next video.